He informed me a very good friend of his was a padre, a priest in the forces. He said to me a padre could go above the rank of anyone, including my CO, and get me out of there, as he found it suspicious. Touched by the hand of God, I was sent home. Of course, I was a wreck. I couldn't talk to my dad because of his mental health. I went to my mother. Her reply was she didn't believe me. My heart couldn't bear what I just heard. At that time, I didn't drink or smoke, but within 3 weeks of this incident, I began injecting myself with amphetamine. I can only say my head was in a mess. I wanted to die. I was sent to 3-9 regiment, but on the first day there, people slapped my arse and whistled, insinuating I was gay. This broke me, and the drugs got worse. I soon broke down and told my new CO of my actions, which had been taking place 3 weeks after the sexual assault. He informed me it was very unfortunate that I couldn't put what happened behind me, as he said I had an outstanding record and the forces needed soldiers like me. He then offered me promotion, which I declined, to then take his other offer of an administrative discharge. He shook my hand and wished me luck in legal proceedings against the forces. To this day, it has been silence. I've phoned newspapers, they didn't want to know. As soon as I mentioned the King's Troop, that was it. Why? I asked. For 15 years this has gone on. I need closure. Well, anyway, in the 15 years since the incident, I turned my hand to being a spray painter repair. I've travelled the country and Europe with this trade and happen to be very good at my job, but always lived a double life, one as a painter, the other as a guy sticking a needle in my arm full of amphetamine to shield me from my heartache. Well, I put it behind me and set out to open my own business, a car body shop. I had 6 months of work booked in, had the premises, all things were in place, but still there was something I felt in my heart I had to confront. Forget the forces, shit happens. When I thought about it, it wouldn't have been my wishes to serve a blow towards our monarch. Well, anyway, the problem I faced was my mother. I needed to confront her about her gambling problem and what I remember as a child, so I did. I told her she had done no wrong because I too was once in denial about my drug use. I said that her upping my dad's medication, playing God for 20 years of his life was evil, and if I were to stand up in court, she could go to jail for such a thing, but it wasn't my wish. I said I loved her and wanted her to sort her problem out. My dad was present when I said this to her. Instead, she said I had threatened to kill her and got me sectioned under the Mental Health Act under the circumstances, because my father's condition is hereditary. I was sectioned for 28 days. I can't ever forgive my mother for that.